Good morning, YouTube. We've got another SIG-cident has come across the wire. I'm going to segue into dumping on GBRS, the goobers, because they've been irritating lately. Let me read it for you. It's in Ceres, California. A school resource officer was in the parking lot of Blaker Kinder Junior High School when her holstered firearm discharged due to a suspected malfunction. At the time of the incident, summer school had concluded for the day. Only a limited number of students and staff remained on campus. The officer sustained a non-life-threatening injury to her leg and was transported into a nearby hospital for treatment. No students or staff members were in close proximity to the officer when the incident occurred. No other individuals were injured. Incident currently under investigation. Okay. Actually, I got a surprising number of comments. I posted this to Instagram, got a surprising number of replies saying that it was because it was a woman officer. Not very nice, guys, and I don't think that was the case. From the guys close to the incident, I got a text from a buddy out there waiting on confirmation. Worked at a neighboring agency. Their agency can carry what they want. My first thought was P320. Isn't that funny? Whenever I see this report, I'm guessing that was a 320. I'll give you the scoop as soon as I hear it. All right, so then I got specific info. It was a 320. Said my buddy said, we're investigating whether or not it was user error. I'll give you the deets in a bit. Another guy followed on with me. Yes, so what they're saying is they have a video of the officer's dominant hand on a backpack at the time that the gun discharged. And it's like one of the on-duty sergeants confirmed, just got to see if I can get a copy of the video before IA locks it up. Oh my God. If you guys get that video, that would be so good. My dick can only get so hard for this stuff. Fantastic. I hope we do get video. We'll see if all those details prove accurate. And I do thank the community. You guys are very forthcoming with information in these incidents. Now, let's segue into the Goobers, the GBRS group. As you guys know, they're, in my opinion, they're shilling for SIG. I have pretty specific information that they have a contract with a lot of zeros attached to it to shill for SIG. To be honest, I don't really have a problem with that. Some people I like a lot shill for SIG, work at SIG. And I like these people a lot. I don't really have a problem with that. I don't really like Max Michel, to be honest. The dude looks like he has cancer. We're going to call him Make-A-Wish Max. He looks dead inside, shilling for SIG. But there's a lot of very happy people at SIG. Nice people. I just think it's run by tools. Anyway, GBRS, you remember, came out hard in the wake of the Achilles heel tactical incident, saying some crazy shit like, oh, your arms need to be crisscross applesauce. I want to see that video. So, I've got into it with them a little bit. I posted on their last SIG shill video, leveraged optimized connection mount. You got to respect this hustle. I'm joking, of course, but you got to respect this hustle. But they decided to engage with the comments. One comment that they boosted, Ben Steger, how much do you make from your sponsors? These guys gave their late teens to mid-30s for our country. What have you done for your community? And this is where it's I think this is a misread. I understand the goobers and their fanboys are going to like a comment like that. Oh, Ben's a hypocrite. He's got sponsors. For one, no. Whenever I get emails that people want to pay me to shill something, or they want to, make me an affiliate, I just dump those emails. If people want to send me product, that is cool, but you're not going to have any control over what I say about it or what I do with it. And I think at this point, people see, they see, to me, if a company will just send me something and they're like, yep, you just say whatever you want about it. That's effectively what they're doing is to me, they're confident in the product. At least they believe that it's good. Or they're willing to take criticism, right? So I appreciate it when people are willing to subject themselves to that. It reminds me of the old Top Gear show, the British one, where it's some car companies just wouldn't let those guys drive the cars because they'd be nasty about cars that they didn't like. But to me, that would say a lot. It was oh, okay, they don't want you guys to drive that car. Okay, well, that's interesting. Anyway, I think these guys, the Goobers, are using their military service as a shield, and I think that's kind of weak. It kind of reminds me of like last week. A lot of people were upset with me when I called. What did I call John Lovell? What was it? It was a pretty good one. Damn it! Wish I could remember. A smarmy huckster. There you go. And that's just based on the guy's demeanor and the things he was saying and the way he was saying it. The fact that he shields himself by being I'm a Christian and all this, it's like, that is fine. Like, I mean, that means nothing to me. If you, like, Christian is as Christian does, as far as I am concerned. Like, you can say whatever you want. It's like, but when you're using that, like, people on your behalf, using that as a shield, like, that's a man of God. Like, how dare you say that? It's like, well, look at what this guy's saying and doing. Like, he is a smarmy huckster. Like, fuck this guy. All right? So, I mean, it's kind of like that, where, I mean, I know that offends a lot of people where it's just, I don't care what shield you want to put up in front of yourself, be it military service over here, Christianity over here. Well, I think John Lovell actually does both. He's a twofer. Still don't care, right? So let's return back to the Goobers. All the respect in the world for their military service and their military jobs. I've heard about it, how to get the what you go through to even maybe get that job. One of my friends, for example, really liked this guy, just training up for a selection, not for their thing, but for like just for a selection in the military. I think it was a 2-year train up just to have a chance to maybe get picked up by a unit and then start training. I mean, it's just like, I've all the respect in the world for that. Like, I'm a pussy. I would never do that stuff. Are you kidding me? But yeah, I don't think they respect their service. Using that service, your military history, as a shield to sort of carry water for the nasty, bad people that run SIG. And it's like, at this point, people are getting hurt with their stuff. They know that that's happening. Absolutely, they know that. Of course, I believe they know that. It's like, how do they not know? Like, of course they know what's going on. Like, imagine using your military service history as a shield for that kind of thing. Like, well, that's not very respectable. Like, whatever you did in your teens and 20s and 30s, well, now in the TRT phase of your 40s, like, maybe you're not doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And it's not like these guys' former colleagues respect them. Like, think about where I got the term goobers. Like, I didn't come up with that. I feel like I'm pretty creative with my insults and the way that I string profanity together. But I didn't come up with that. I got that from their former colleagues were calling them that. And I was just like, oh my God, that's amazing. That is so good. And I don't think they're in good standing with their former colleagues. I think they're upside down over there. Like, if I was the goobers, I wouldn't even be talking about that stuff because of like where it's at now and like where they stand in their community. But that's up to their community. You know what I mean? If I was them, like, I wouldn't be talking about it. It's kind of like these type of personalities is why there's so many jokes. One of my best friends is a SEAL. You know, really great guy. I've known him for years, and he's nearing retirement. So of course the jokes are saying, "Hey man, you got to start your book. You got to start your book for your retirement, and you know, your motivational book to put out there." But those jokes are a thing, and kind of it's kind of a constant irritation for that community because of guys like the Goobers. So for all y'all, like, if you think that I'm disrespecting the Goobers' military service, I'm not doing that. I think they're disrespecting their service. They're doing it a disservice. That's not me. Anyway, that's all.